Welcome guys back again to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you why it took me about 3 years to see some profitability in the market. And I'm also going to be listing out 4 reasons to which I believe that if I had known these things, I would have not, it wouldn't have taken me that long, which is about 3 years to become profitable or see some profitability in the market. And in these 4 reasons, the first and the last one are very, very important. Very, I say, they are VVIP. The second and the third one are just VIPs. But believe me, you want to stay tuned for the last and the first one, or should I say the first and the last one. I'll first start with what I heard from a certain pastor called Pastor Olumide Emmanuel. He said, life is lived forward and understood backwards. What it means is that as we live on, we understand life from the things that have happened. And that is why these are the things that if I had known earlier, I will become profitable in just a year or just a year and that's what I'm going to tell you guys. These things I'm going to say is from 3 years experience. 3 years experience in market is worth sharing with and has a lot of information to share with. This is what your first month will tell you, premium knowledge. But I'm here saying out, it's my experience. A lot of traders go through these kind of things. There are 4 of them, and I'm going to go into the video right now. So the very first thing, excuse me if you see me looking beside here, it is my script is what I'm looking to tell you guys and talk about. I write down first, I ponder upon them before I come out to make the content about it. So the first thing here is spending too much time learning. I did that thing a lot. I spent a lot of time trying learning because they always say learn before you earn, and I carry it too much on my head. Anyway, normally I'm a student by nature. I always like to learn, but I spend a lot of time trying to learn Forex. It takes me back to the scriptures. If you're a Christian, you know about this, where Jesus said, do not be hearers of the word, but doers. What Christ, I know you might think that's the religion side, but it can apply to everything. What Christ was trying to say is that don't be a guy that is hearing. Do what you hear. Whatever you hear, go and do them. And that's the problem. One of the problems in the universities and the school system is that it's just theory, no practical. And here's scripture saying you be here, don't be hearers, be doers. So whatever you learn, you can do it. Implement what you've learned. But I spend a lot of time learning. I spent over 6 months or almost a year just learning. I know they'll say learn before you earn, but don't too much. When you learn, implement what you've learned. When you learn, go and implement what you've learned. This is one of the mistakes I made. It is very important. Do not spend too much time learning. Or per se you hear, although you hear, learn, but learn, implement. That's the first thing. It's very important because I spent a lot of time just learning about Forex, which was not supposed to be so. It took me a lot of time. If I just learned for like 3 years, I stopped and implemented, probably I would have gone faster than this, I believe. Now, the second thing is trying too much to improve my strategy. Yes, I did a mistake. I'm a perfectionist somehow, and I always want things to be perfect. And also, I also had struggle with being wrong in the market because I always want to be right. But now I've overcome those demons. I've overcome those demons in Forex. Trying too much to improve your strategy, my to improve my strategy. So I spend a lot of time trying to see how I can refine it, how I can make it the best of the best. Yes, as long as you're going, you should refine it. But it shouldn't be you've learned the strategy and you're just there trying to refine. You've not implemented the strategy yet to see if it even needs refinement or how much refining it needs self. You get a strategy, you're trying to refine it to make it so perfect. That is a mistake I made, which is very wrong. It is related to the first one actually, about me trying too much and spending too much time learning. This second one is related to the first one, but it also can be demarcated. Please, when you learn, this is for the new traders, often traders are still struggling. I don't know that is a mistake. Sometimes you could be in the 4 years, but you don't know this is a mistake. And as I say it, my testimony becomes like your revelation. You're like, wow, that's true. I've been trying to refine. It happens to me. It happens to me. Whereby someone's testimony, I'm like, whoa, this is what is doing me, and I'm like, try, and I get it done, all right, and I improve. So that is the second thing, and the third thing is one of the importance too, but the last one is much more important than it. But I know you guys will be shocked by the last one, but I want you to stay tuned to the last one because the last one is the ultimate one. It's the only thing that God compared Himself with. I don't want to be spilling too much now, but let's just get into the third one. So for the second one, do not take to trying to always improve. When you're learning strategy, be trying out that strategy. See if what is the loopholes in the strategy. Try to see as you're going. Be learning it, not to stay back and first want to learn it, improve it before you even implement it. So the third thing here, a lot of people say this, but believe me, guys, it is true. Not getting a mentor. Remember, I said the mentor, not course, not tutor, not a tutorship, a mentor. A lot of people or a lot of traders say this. I've said it. A lot of traders keep saying it. Mentor, mentor, mentorship. Everybody, before in fact, not only in forex, before you get into any endeavor in this life, seek a mentor. Whether spiritual, whether physical, seek somebody that has been it before you and has experience and has results. Results here is the key thing. Has results. The person should have results. Alright, it shouldn't be just someone that claims to. You should have actual results. Now, first of all, I want to differentiate between mentorship and tutorship. I went through a lot of tutorship. I didn't go through any mentorship, and I believe that's what took me this long. I bought Dapowi's course. I bought Star Pips. I went to Star Pips physical class. I went to Wimbo FX Academy, Michael Banks. I don't know you guys know him, but I went through all these people's classes. This is tutorship, whereby they just teach you what is forex, what is pips, what is candlesticks, types of candlesticks, kind of chart patterns, all those things. SMC. They just teach you that. A mentor, go and check the definition of a mentor. Someone to guide you, to hold you by your hands. That's my own definition of a mentor. Hold you when you fall. Is there to try to pull you up. You sometimes even take your own responsibilities. Yes, mentorship can go as far as that. To take your own responsibilities. All right, to take always responsibility. Now, it's not as if I was stubborn to take a mentor. They always say this, but I know a lot of traders have this as a problem. Their costs are always freaking, their mentorship are always freaking expensive. All right. Now, I'm not saying that they should pity me or pity other people. It is worth it actually because if I have the money, I'll pay for that thing. $1,000, $2,000 mentorship, I'll pay. People pay 150. I don't even know this guy. I can't recall. I can't recall his name. He's an American guy. He paid to this other. Oh God, I wish I can recall his name. He paid. I think I'm going to put it the video. I'm going to put the guy's picture up here. But this other person paid to this person. I'm going to put up this picture here. 150 for mentorship. That's what he was charging. And this guy in that year made $800,000. He paid $150,000 for mentorship, and that year he made $800 because he went for a mentor. So people pay a lot. There's a basketball player too that his mentorship program was $50,000. People pay crazy amount. It is very important. Get a mentor. If you have the money, if I had the money, I would have paid. But because I didn't have the money, my own reason was there was no way. I didn't have the money. There it was not there. I don't know, you get me. It was not there. I didn't have the money. Like you see mentorship going for 600,000 naira, you see 1 million. See, I was crazy. Not tutorship, mentorship. It was always freaking expensive. So I didn't have the money. But if you have the money, go for it. I'm telling you the truth. And this is one of this because of this, this is going to be one of my life missions is to see how I can help as much people, mentor them. It's not going to be easy because to do those kind of things for free, it's very, very, very hard. To spend your time for people for free or to charge a little amount from them. It's going to be very, very, very devastating. Like it's crazy. But I just pray God will give me that strength at that time. But that will be part of our meditation. Let's keep that as part of the goal. But also, guys, get a mentor. Get a mentor. You want a mentor in this game, in anything in life, whatever you want to go endeavor it. Find someone that you like, you respect, you feel like his style, you like his style, and just approach the person and get mentorship from the person in any field. Right now, because of this lesson I've learned in forex, if I would like to get into real estate, I would like to get into a lot of businesses. I will first seek a mentor. I'll pay. How much is it? 4 million. I'll pay. Teach me. All right. Let me not make all those stupid mistakes because there are a lot of mistakes that someone have told me, hey, see, don't do these things. That's why right now I'm teaching one of my brother forex. I'm telling you, see, don't listen, just listen to me only. I think I've stayed 3 years. I know what is important and what is not important. Because right now I'm seeing some profitability in the market. I'm able to get myself good gadgets. Like this thing here, this thing costs for something thousand naira. I know a lot of that is trash money for you guys, but for me that's a lot of improvement. That's a lot of improvement. All right, it's a lot of improvement. Like a year ago, I won't be able to get myself this thing. I've been able to improve my gadget, get myself some lamp light for content creation. You can see Everything's right. And if you know, I'll pimp everywhere, pimp my room, make my room very beautiful for content creation, and it's gonna be more than this. All these things are gonna happen, alright? It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. It's already happened, but it's just for you to see, for you to manifest, and for you to see. Alright? So that is it about the third one. Now the last one, which is the very much important one, as I said, is the only thing, as I said earlier, that God compared himself with: money, mammon. Yes. If you don't have money in this game, it's gonna take you long to make it here. You need money in this game. Money is required. It's money. It's a game of money. You need money to make it in this game. You need money, whether it's your source of income, whether you just need money. So money is the last reason to why it took me this long. Because I mentioned earlier, I didn't have money to get mentorship. If I had money to get mentorship, definitely I would have gotten there faster than this. I was going to Jeffrey Habby, get them, tell me how much, 4 million I pay. Definitely they're going to take me serious. For someone to pay 4 million, they're going to take me serious for mentorship. They're going to take me serious. If someone comes to me and tell me, teach me, and I'm willing to give you 5 million, that guy's crazy. Like, this guy is fucking serious. You yourself, you be afraid to even waste that person's time or teach that person nonsense, because he might kill you. All right. So the last thing is money. This game is a game of money. I know a lot of traders will say, you don't need money in this game. You don't need. People complain money is not money. You can get prop firms. You don't have prop firms, no money. You need to get money. If you blow the account, you need that one itself. So you need money in this game. It's a game of money. So guys, this is the four reasons to why I believe that it took me long. If I knew these things, I think it's going to take me lesser. I think a year or higher as a year, and to be able to see profitability in the market. So guys, I like you stayed up to this point in the video. I want you to like, subscribe, and comment. Most especially comment to the channel, because I want to hear what you guys have to say, and I want to know how to say what you guys want me to say, or ponder upon things, topics you want me to talk about. But meanwhile, it's about my journey. This channel is about my journey. So stay tuned, guys, and this is a wrap up for today's video, or this week's video. Peace out.